Okay, if sex is how he communicates, how can he be so casual about it? How can he be so callous? How can he go, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am? How can he just get up and go? How can he think of you as a friend? Because he's straightforward, and guess what? He's expecting you to be straightforward. He's figuring if you're there, you feel exactly the same way he does, that you're okay with it. After a while, if a man gets involved with you and it's just sex for him and friendship and companionship, and he's a sensitive guy and he starts to feel that you're really getting attached to him, he's going to become uncomfortable and he's going to withdraw, and that's the end of it. How many times has that happened to you? I can tell you how many times it happened to me. Uncountable, because I was that girl then that didn't understand that the connection meant something different for me than it did for him. And it wasn't that he wasn't a nice guy. He actually wasn't trying to fool me or, make me feel bad. He felt bad when I felt bad. He felt bad making me feel bad, and that's when he left. And so that is why, some things are short term. He's not sure what he feels, but it's nice, it's companionable, there's good sex. He feels that you're enjoying yourself. He's doing a good job by you, by being good in bed and showing you a good time, which is his number one thing. For him to successfully give you a good time in bed. For him, that means that you're having a good time too, and that's what there is in there. Unless you speak to him about it, which is, sex is meaningful to me. I don't want to really do it with anybody unless I have an emotional connection. So I'll be having an emotional connection, and I'll need to know that there's an emotional connection for you. Something like that. Something like, wow, kissing you and making out with you and all that feels incredible. And I don't know where I am for going any further. Can you see how you would stop without trying to make a statement about where you are in the relationship? How you could actually have an incredibly growing sexual and sensual relationship with him without losing yourself and losing your balance and making yourself feel like you are guessing at what he's feeling. Because if you say, how do you feel about me? He's not going to know. You can say, what are your intentions about me? And he might say something, but men aren't that in touch with their feelings. He might not really know enough. So it's up to you to take care of you. It's up for you to take care of you. Yeah. Which means that if you're starting to have feelings for somebody and you're liking the making out and you're liking the kissing and the touching and you want to feel sexual with him, then it's up to you to see if you can, guess if that's okay with you. Or if you want to have a talk at first, or what that talk should be. Talk should always be about safe sex, yes. And so you will find out with that, and you'll have your equipment with you so that you'll know that you are safe and you'll feel good about that. But the casualness is not something that you need to guess at. The callousness is not something you need to guess at. Unless that's what you're geared for right away and you really don't care because you feel casual and callous. And yeah, it's okay for you to feel that way. It's really okay for you to actually wake up the next morning with a guy just for fun and say, bye. It might not be your nice, compassionate self, but it certainly was lovely enough. You showed him a good time, and it wasn't in masculine behavior, by the way. If you have sex with a man and then you want to say goodbye, you just had a good time. So he feels that way too. So you got to be clear. You got to be clear. You got to say, whoa, I'm feeling myself getting a little attached, so I just want to go at a slower speed. That's not asking him for any commitment. That's not asking him for anything. It's the same as declaring that you're circular dating, So He's not deliberately trying to hurt you. He is believing that you are in the same place as he is, whatever that place is that he's in. If he's in a casual place, he believes if you're going along with it, you're in a casual place too. He's just not that incisive. He's not that seeing into you. He's not asking you. He's just kind of like, hey, I'm going to show her a good time and I'm good. And that's his communication. Now, if he's starting to have feelings for you, then it's different. Then the level of feelings he's feeling, he's expressing sexually. And all he needs from you in order to make any relationship that begins with sex early to blossom into a relationship, all he needs is for you to be open. So don't go any further than you're able to go sexually without knowing that you're feeling open to whatever it's going to be. If you're feeling yourself shutting down and hoping or thinking or getting into your brain, which is always, I go to masculine energy, and then we can say this as a mantra, we go to masculine energy when we're afraid of feeling the feminine, which is the feeling of the emotions. So, what you want to do is get the information that you need to feel inside here the way you want to feel. To get more relationship advice, check out this video next.